Welcome to the second video in this series designed to help support you in your practice of evening prayer. Tonight we're going to pay special attention to Psalm 23, verse 1. As we reflect today on Psalm 23, verse 1, I'm doing so from my yard, which I can't leave except to get groceries or go to the hospital or maybe the pharmacy. We're here in sunny southern Spain in lockdown, like much of the world either is or will be. And every evening we reflect on the shepherding, watch care, and hospitality of God. And if we don't do that, we're probably going to go a little bit nuts. So let's start tonight with Psalm 23, verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. What does it do for you this evening to reflect on the fact that the Lord is your shepherd? The Lord is responsible for your care. That it's not you. You might put the groceries, 2 weeks of groceries in your house, and you might wash your hands, as you should. And you might practice careful social distancing, as you should. But ultimately, your well-being is in the hands of the Lord, who is your shepherd. And what does it do for your heart today to reflect on the fact that it is the God revealed in Jesus? My favorite story about Jesus is when he resurrects, raises from the dead the son of the widow at Nain. That wasn't a planned miracle. He was walking past her and he saw her crying and it broke his heart. He saw her experiencing death and loss and fear and uncertainty about the future. And it broke his heart. And he said, "Oh, don't cry." And he raised the boy up and gave her son back to her. And then he walked off. No big speech, no statement about the kingdom of God being there. Everything that God was contained in Jesus, and everything that Jesus was intent upon his experience of compassion for this woman. What's it like to know that that man is the God who is your shepherd? I shall not want. The speaker, the psalmist, has been through the valley of the shadow of death. This is a confident psalm. Remember, it's on the other side of the valley of shadows. It's the voice of surety that comes from having been through hell and back. Somebody who has been through this, whatever this is going to be, looks back at us and says, you will have enough. Somehow, doing this with God will ensure that you will have enough. Loaves and fishes, a God who knows your needs before you ask. I shall not want. Now, this isn't some pie in the sky, blowing sunshine up your dress kind of triumphalism. Some of us are going to lose people. Some of us are going to get sick. Many of us are locked down. Everyone's uncertain. Economies are going to topple. And some are just going to struggle real hard and maybe come back. Along the way, the belts might get tight. But through all of that, it will be God's responsibility to look after you and your responsibility to cooperate. The Lord is your shepherd, and that is why you will not want. Rest tonight in the knowledge that while you sleep, the Lord is your keeper. The Lord is the shade on your right hand. The sun will not hurt you by day nor the moon by night. He who keeps Israel, he who keeps his people, neither slumbers nor sleeps. Rest your head knowing someone else is on watch. Peace to you and grace.